Tom Talks Rubbish wrap-up segment called Generic Wrestling Questions. Those of you that have seen my interviews before, and I'll ask Andy his favourite match, favourite pay-per-view card, such as Double or Nothing 2019, his favourite wrestler's entrance team, favourite tag team, and favourite wrestler of all time. Basically, so now you'll have a place, man, to be like, I've answered this. Please go watch this. So what's your favourite match of all time?
You know, the favorite match of all time, you're never going to be able to see it, unfortunately, unless you were there. My favorite match of all time was Kurt Angle versus The Undertaker. It was WWE House Show in the
Mm,
XL Arena in London. I want to say it was after their one. They had one at No Way Out,
mm,
which was fantastic. But they had one in London, and it went about 45 minutes, maybe less. But it was just absolutely incredible to be able to watch those two go at it. And with me, when I'm watching wrestling, I study it. I don't cheer, I don't boo. I just laser eyes on what's going on. It was
mm.
just an incredible match to see. So unfortunately, I can't say to people go on YouTube and watch it because it's not going to be there. But that's my favorite match I've seen.
That's really cool. And the first time in almost 230 episodes of Tom Talk Flourish, we've had a live house show match as somebody's favorite match. So
What
I
can I
think
say?
that's really cool, man. What about your favorite overall pay-per-view card?
WrestleMania 17.
Why does that one speak to you
Undertaker
as a
Triple
fan?
H, first time ever. Incredible to see that. I just think top to bottom of that card, maybe in hindsight a close second because it was my first ever WrestleMania that I went to see. WrestleMania 21 maybe up there as well, but 17 for me just because I think it had everything.
Did it annoy you? You brought up Taker Triple H there during the sort of end of an era build in 2012, I believe, that match was just scrapped from the record books.
Yeah, it did annoy me. I was always hoping for a Undertaker Sting at one point, at WrestleMania 27, I think it
Mm.
was when the signs pointed to Sting. So yeah. On a side note, yeah, it did annoy me that it was scrubbed from in the record books. Yes.
I understand what you're saying completely there. What about your favorite wrestler's entrance team?
Do you know, I ask this a lot on my podcast, and I give different answers every time. I think it depends on the mood that I'm
Mm.
in. But today, it's going to be Metalingus and Edge is my favorite song today. Today, ask me tomorrow, it'll be something different, but that's today.
Why does that one speak to you as a fan?
I just think it's great. I'm a big Edge fan. Actually, I was never a big Edge fan up until he beat John Cena at New Year's Revolution, but that just changed everything. I just love it. I just think that song, if the song defines wrestling, right? One of
Mm.
them ones, it's that. And that for me, it's a nice bit of rock to it. And yeah, I just think that one defines wrestling now.
You mentioned being at Clash at the Castle 2022 there. I
Yes.
believe that was the first time, at least that I can remember, that the crowd was singing his song. So what was that like to be in the crowd for that?
Oh, hideous, because I was singing it at the same time. I know it was great. I mean, to hear, I mean, I think Judas might have been before that. Chris Jericho,
Yeah,
maybe,
what I
maybe.
meant was like singing Edge's song. I do
Oh,
apologize.
singing Edges. Yeah, I mean, I would hum it to myself when I was there, but when you hear the whole crowd singing it, it definitely raises it definitely puts goosebumps on you. That's for sure.
That's really, really cool. And what about your favorite tag team, my friend?
Ooh. I used to love tag team wrestling growing up. I really did. So in that case, I'm gonna say because I would have said like Shawn and Triple H, but they were more of a faction. So I'm gonna go with the Rockers.
Mm.
Uh,
Why do they speak to you as a fan, my friend?
they were just colorful. They were high flying. They were fast, quick paced, energetic guys. And it just like when I was growing up, that was like, wow, these guys are cool, like flying around everywhere. And then it went into the Heart Foundation because I love the technical bits that Brett would do.
That's really, really cool. And then finally, the biggest generic question, in my opinion, who is your favorite overall wrestler of all time?
Steve Austin. Steve
Why does
Austin.
he speak to you as a fan?
He's just incredible. Well, obviously the hair and that, for example. No, I think it's when I started this tour, I was talking about relating. And like I remember watching Steve Austin as part of the Hollywood Blondes in WCW with Brian Pillman. And it was just like, and he had the long blonde hair and he was a bit of a cocky, arrogant guy. When he come to WWE and he was the ringmaster, I was like, you saw a different side to him. I didn't quite get there. He had a great in-ring presence about him. But then you just find that character, don't you, that just works. Undertaker was the Undertaker, right? That was a
Mm.
character that just worked. Me, Mark Callis didn't work that way. it was just perfect, and it was the whole. It related to where we were in society, and yeah, everything there was just brilliant, and that's why Steve Austin was my man, and his entrance music was great.
That's really, really cool, my friend.